Have you been very excitedly collecting lots of autumn leaves? Of course you have. They're like little paintings. It's very exciting. I'm going to teach you a nature-made, natural dyeing technique that requires very few things to be able to make your own natural dyed leaf fabric. As this is my first natural dyeing video kind of tutorial, I want to make it really, really simple, really, really approachable, and as always, as many items as we can find in nature to make our art more sustainable and healing and just amazing and cool. So the supplies you're going to need are going to be a natural fiber. So you can either do a already made garment, so you can find something that's 100% cotton or linen, or find some cotton or linen fabric that you want to use. So for my experiment, I did it on cotton and I also did one on linen, just fabric, and then I am currently and have been making my own garments from these. I am doing a series of garments all inspired by nature and from nature to make my own wardrobe that is healing. So this is the start. I think the first thing you should be doing is making the iron water, because it does take a couple of weeks to really get very irony. So the way that you actually make the iron water is super simple. All you're going to need is a glass mason jar, some white vinegar, you're going to need some water, and you're going to need to forage for some rusty nails or parts that you can use to actually make the rest. And it's just going to be 2 parts water and 1 part of the vinegar, and then put the iron pieces in there, close the lid, shake it up a little bit, leave it in for 2 weeks. No problem. The other supply that you do need is a pot that you are willing to designate for natural dyeing. Some heat-resistant gloves that I do suggest also being just for natural dyeing. Some sort of container that you can be soaking the leaves in. Then you're going to need some yarn or some string of some sort. I have just some hemp cord here. The other supply that you're going to need is a separate cloth that you are going to be rolling things up with. And the most fun part is obviously the leaves that you're collecting. Now let's talk about the very simple few steps that you're going to take to achieve these beautiful new leaf garments. What you're going to do is you are going to take your glass jar and you are going to put a little bit of your rust water in there just to make sure they're fully soaked. Then with your gloves on, place some of your leaves in there, and you're going to let those soak in the rust water for about 5 minutes. And you take all these leaves out and you're going to lay them down on a table. Then this is the part where you have to be kind of patient and let the leaves dry as much as you can. Let them dry, take a photo of the leaves as they're sitting out, and share it with me if you're doing this project. Use the hashtag ArtClassWithDeanna on my Instagram. It's Shady Tree Maker, so you can share that with me, and I would just love to see it. My heart would be so happy, my art teacher heart. So what you'll want to do is you're going to lay out your garment on the table, and you're going to lay down all of the leaves in a pattern that you like. So from the point that is closest to you, you are going to roll the fabric like a little sushi roll. Then you are going to take the other cloth that you have on the end and put a few more leaves on that. Then you're going to keep rolling and roll that other cloth so that it goes completely around your little leaf bundle. Then you're going to flip in the ends and keep it nice and taut. Make sure you do it as tight as you can without hurting the leaves, because you want the impression to be really close to the fabric. So now you're going to take your cord or yarn and you're going to tie the end. Then you're going to roll the cord around your roll and do that as tight as you can. Tie the end, do it to the other side, and you're good to go. You're going to have this little like roll thing. Now you're going to Then put on a pot of boiling water, and then you're going to stick in your little leaf bundle. You're gonna wait about 30 to 40 minutes with it on a simmer. Once it's cool, I put mine on the lid of my pan and put it near the open window so it was like nice and brisk, and that cooled it down much quicker. And then I unrolled it once it was cooled down. This is the most exciting part, where you get to reveal your beautiful leaf pattern. Oh, it's so exciting. I was so delighted, which is why I'm so excited to share this with you all today, because I really think it's a very easy process and a really great beginner natural dyeing project that you can just get so excited about and grab all your supplies pretty much outside. You can find the rusty nails outside, and most importantly, the leaves. So tell me how you liked this project. Is this something that you and your child are going to do, you and your friends, you by yourself? Are you going to do it on fabric? Are you going to make a garment out of it? Like, what are you thinking of doing? Again, thank you so much for watching, and if you don't subscribe to me on YouTube already, do hit subscribe and put that little bell to tell you when my weekly videos come out. They come out every Monday, a little bit earlier on YouTube than they do on Instagram, because I am very new to doing videos. I just started doing them in March as a way to be able to bring art to people from the safety of their homes, because I'm an art teacher and it just breaks my heart to not be able to teach people in person. But this is my way of giving back and also giving to myself as an art teacher. I just love teaching art. So please, to show your support, subscribe or just comment and let me know what you think. And if you make it, please share it with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Happy making! Ooh, I forgot a step. You're gonna want to actually wash this at some point. So let it dry. Don't let the rust get everywhere. I let it dry in the bathtub, and Dan was very upset with me because I got rust all over the bathtub. He was extremely nice about it, but I could tell he was like, girl, I am bending over this bathtub cleaning this for like 5 minutes. So be careful with that. So let it dry, and then you're gonna wash it with pH neutral soap. I use this little like frog guy. He's very adorable. You're gonna wash it with just cool to warm water, and I just did it in the sink. So I do all my washing in the sink. So you could just wash it like that, and then you're good to go. I genuinely did realize this after I completely finished making this video, so I apologize. I could just move it, but I feel like this is very genuinely how I feel. I just forget things sometimes because I just get so excited. Yeah. The planes. Don't you know I'm recording?